people developing technologies that are going to help in the future industries in whatever field. And this one is quite an interesting one. It is entitled Let's Drone Tunisia. And I'm really happy to welcome my guest over the phone, Mr. Hatem Baccouche, who is going to tell us more about this first edition of the National Conference. Hi, Hatem, how are you?
Hi, Madam Hodez. Thank you for the invitation. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope the same for you and for all listeners.
Thank you so much for accepting the invitation, Hatem. Can you tell us a little bit about the beginning of the idea of this Tunisia Drone Day, and what are the issues that are related to the event, especially to drones in general?
Yeah, at the first TunisiaDroneDay, this event is an initiative of the African Association for Special Development, briefly called AGEOS, AGEOS, which is a non-profit association founded in 2016 and brings together active actors in the special field, whether in the public or private sector, to promote geographic information and geospatial technology. Actually, the idea came from the field that the use of drones in Tunisia is not well regulated. So Tunisia Drone Day, this event, will take place on Saturday, June 11, 2022, from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. at a hotel in Lafayette, Tunis. This event is organized by AGEOS, as I said, but in collaboration with its partners of the Aeronautical Circle, recently born, which are the National Federation of Airline Pilots, the Tunisian Association of Aeronautics, and the Tunisian Association of Air Traffic Controllers. This event, Tunisia Drone Day, will be periodic every year, and the 2022 will be the year of the first edition, whose theme, or rather the slogan chosen by the organizing committee for this year is Let's Drone Tunisia.
I like the title. I like the title.
Yeah, and maybe if you ask why this slogan chosen by. So I would say that this choice reflects our strong willingness to make the use of drones in Tunisia less complex than it really is. We have in Tunisia all the skills, we have all the know-how, the expertise to do it. So the main objective of the first edition is to raise awareness among professional drone users and decision makers, especially on the importance of developing an integrated drone field in Tunisia. Also, through this event, this first edition, we will ensure that the legislative framework evolves in relation with the entire value chain of drones, that includes the regulation of the use of drones in Tunisia, the training in remote piloting of drones, the manufacture of drones, and also the certification and the support for investors in Drones Day. And here in Tunisia, I have to say that we have only 2 drone manufacturers whose products will still have to obtain international certification because there is a legal vacuum in Tunisia. And what a missed opportunities for Tunisia.
Exactly.
When we know that Tunisia, with its experts, with its skills, can integrate easily the international market, especially since the use of drones is growing every day. And maybe here I can give some example of the use of drones in the world.
Yeah, sure.
Drones can be used in many fields in developing, for example, precision agriculture, especially in that changing climate context, in making films and delivery packages, and modeling floors and building in 3D, and broadcasting Wi-Fi, in firefighting, and also it can be used by our army.
So that's really helpful, and that's what we are wondering. Why is it so complicated so far? Generally, what type of answer do you get from the decision makers when it comes to drones and the use of drones?
Excuse me?
Why are there, let's say, those in power, why the decision makers are not accepting till now the use of drones? What kind of answers do you generally get?
Maybe we have let's say that the main stakeholders should be gathered together to discuss to develop this field, and this first edition will mainly discuss the national aspect with the presence of these main stakeholders.
Yes. Okay, and that's why you invited to this edition the Transport Ministry, the Defense Ministry.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yes, this event will be with the presence of representatives from Ministries of Transport, for example, Defense, Interior, Trade and Agriculture, and also public and private and association experts in this field.
Yeah, this is really good, and I really appreciate this event because this first edition is going to be kind of a platform for exchange, so that you can explore the opportunities with the national stakeholders. And I've seen that in the program you have a B2B professional space too.
Yes, actually the program consists essentially of 3 panels. The first one will be about the principal application of drones in Tunisia. The second one will be about drone remote control or piloting training in Tunisia. And the last panel will be about perspectives of the integrated drone field in Tunisia. There will be many interventions by experts and discussion. Also, as you said, there will be a B2B space to showcase the latest drone products and to ensure a developed networking activity. And here maybe it's important to say that the event TunisiaDroneDay in its first edition will present at the end recommendations which will be the basis of the next edition, which will be open to Africa and maybe at an international level to develop this sector in Tunisia and in Africa.
Yeah, that's really great. And one of the, here you have plenty of objectives actually for this event, and one of them, this field can offer jobs for many Tunisian experts. I mean, in the field of piloting, in the field of maintenance, in the field of creation, and etc., etc. So this is a field that can be exploited.
Yeah, indeed.
Exactly. So what is really good is that we have to remind our listeners about the date. It's the 11th of June. It's a whole day event. So for this edition, it is a national one, but what we are expecting, hopefully, for the upcoming editions, it's going to be international, where we are going to have more exchanges with international markets.
Exactly. And maybe for registration, for the participation, participants will be able to register easily for this event through registration link, which will be publishing on the AGEOS Facebook page and its social media account, and eagerly, and also on the event page and website, which will be launched soon in the next few days.
Good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hatem Baccouche, for this participation in our program. Thank you.
Just a message for participants. Just, I want to say, be with us, be there on June 11. Follow the news of the event. Tunisia deserves better, and it will be better when we are together. So let's drone Tunisia together.
And thank you for this event, because that's going to help a little bit open doors and open horizon for lots of youth who are thinking about, working in this field or having an opportunity in this field. So you are going to offer them the chance to interact with decision makers, to interact with other professionals, and to have an idea about what is it to use a drone, what is it to manufacture a drone, and what is it to work in this field or in this industry.
Yes.
Thank you, Hatem. What would be your message for the young people who are listening before the end of the interview?
Yes, be with us and enjoy, and we will enjoy a lot our event.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Back to music and now.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Look, you can play it cool, act like you don't care, but river, don't be cruel. You're pushing me away, don't want to get hurt, so you hurt me first with the words you say. Maybe you should fall, that's what rivers do. 'Cause when you're in love, you don't mind a different view. Things are looking up. Oh, river, don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh, river, don't run, don't run from what love. Look, darling, don't give up when the water's rough. Where you gonna go? My heart is your home. Nothing is as cold as running on your own. So river, don't you rush. Maybe you should fall, that's what rivers do. 'Cause when you're in love, you don't mind a different view. Things are looking